Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today's video is how to navigate your way through Mercury retrograde with ease and grace, going with the universal energy rather than against it. So if you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Kristen. I make videos about spiritual awakening, twin flames, manifesting, healing yourself, and I also make these energy reports. I am not an astrologer, but I read energetically, and I have a holistic healing practice in Los Angeles, and if you are interested in booking an appointment with me, all the information is below. So Mercury retrograde has a really bad rap, right? It can have a very negative connotation. So one thing that I've noticed is ascension symptoms can be a lot worse at the beginning of Mercury retrograde and the end of Mercury retrograde. This particular Mercury retrograde, like a lot of others, I had like a vice grip around my head. I get like a crown chakra or pineal gland type of headache. And I live in Southern California, and there was a hurricane that just came through right as Mercury was going retrograde. And so the barometric pressure, oh my gosh, it was so heavy and so thick. The air was just oppressive. And so that really contributed to the headache as well. But let me know in the comments if you've ever had one of these vice grip headaches and maybe you didn't even realize that it was Mercury retrograde causing it. And then the same thing can also happen at the end of Mercury retrograde. So just keep in mind, if you are sensitive to energy, you might feel when Mercury goes retrograde or if any other planet goes retrograde. So the most important point that I want to make is the universe does not do anything against you. All universal energies are for our benefit, are for our ascension, are for our awakening. Everything happening in the energetics is to push us into the age of Aquarius. So Mercury retrograde is not a punishment in any way. Let's start to look at it as a gift from the universe, a time when we can reflect so that we can make the appropriate adjustments moving forward so we can manifest our heart's desires. So the themes for Mercury retrograde are always the same: rewind, redo, reflect, re-examine, readjust. So this is an amazing time to clean up loose ends in your life. What projects did you put down, or what projects just didn't get finished because you were busy or life just took you in a different direction? Mercury retrograde is an amazing time where the universal energy actually supports you to finish your projects, to take another look at something that you wanted to get started that didn't go anywhere. It also is a great time to clean out the closet, to clean out drawers, and to lighten up the energy in your environment, lighten up the load. It is also an amazing time for guidance from our guides and angels. I've noticed that during Mercury retrograde, the guides can really be given the nudges, right? Nudge you to do this and nudge you to do that. Pay attention to those little thoughts that sort of come and go in your mind. Oftentimes, those are our guides, and we just dismiss it as just a thought in passing, when actually it was something that could truly catapult us to the next level if we would just follow that guidance or go take a look at that project that we had somewhat forgotten about. Also, it's not a bad thing if an ex comes back into your life or if something circles back around. Mercury retrograde can be the end of a cycle. You learned the karma, you grew, you got the lesson, right? You got the message, and so now you can start a new cycle. So if you hear from an old friend, or if you hear from your twin flame, this is a blessing from the universe, not a curse. This is something wonderful. It is a gift for you to reconnect with someone that you've missed or wanted to catch up with. Or if this was a toxic person that is trying to reconnect with you, it is a chance for you to have healthy boundaries and self-love, and to break that karmic connection, break that karmic cycle, and start a new healthier cycle. So the other thing that happens during Mercury retrograde that can be the most irritating is all the electronic problems. And you can get that spinning wheel of death on your Mac. Your computer can freeze, it can shut down, it doesn't do what you want it to do. And my experience when this happens with my electronic devices, this is my guides, my angels letting me know that it's time to step back. I have gotten outside myself. It is time to go back inside myself by either meditating, taking a walk, but at minimum, step away from the electronics and re-ground yourself. It is only just a gentle reminder from the universe that it's time to slow down just a little so that the energy can catch up. So I intend that this video dispel all of the myths about Mercury retrograde so that you can have a magical Mercury retrograde this time around and moving forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. All the information to book an appointment with me is below. Lots of love. Namaste.